Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? Saints have the day off as they fly out to California. They'll play their first preseason game on Sunday against the Chargers out in L.A., but they're flying there today, and they'll practice for the rest of the week out in L.A. A little nicer weather, all that stuff. So a day off. The Saints did take the opportunity today for a couple of roster moves. It's interesting that they brought Hunter Dekkers back. So Hunter Dekkers, the quarterback, who we talked a good bit about, from Iowa State. If you don't remember the backstory, was a really productive player at Iowa State. Got caught up in the sports betting thing, ends up going JUCO because he lost his eligibility within the NCAA. Plays JUCO at Iowa Western. Throws for 3,800 yards, 32 touchdowns. Really good player. Goes undrafted. Saints signed him as a UDFA. He's in camp, but he's the fourth quarterback, and so they let him go when they needed to make a roster move to make space. Now they've brought Hunter Dekkers back. Now, is it a camp arm situation? Does he actually have a shot to make the team? Practice squad? I don't know. We'll see how this all goes. And it's fair to wonder what Hunter Dekkers' career and path might have looked like and how different it might have been had he been able to stay at Iowa State and not had to go the JUCO route after the sports betting thing. But this is a guy who's 6'3", 215, and was a very productive player in a Power 4 conference. It's not like this is some shot in the dark on a maybe, So he's interesting for a Saints team that's continuing to try to till the soil and find their future quarterback. I'm not submitting to you Dekkers is the Saints' future quarterback. I'm just telling you they don't have a definitive paved road to their future. They're still out there with their machetes, like chopping through the brush, trying to find that path forward, be it Shuck or Rattler, probably not Haener, but maybe Dekkers is a long shot, maybe a practical, who knows. But maybe even more interesting than re-signing Dekkers is the fact that they waived punter Matthew Hayball. And Matthew Hayball, remember, was a Vanderbilt product who was the starting punter for this team last season. Punted in every game for New Orleans a year ago. And, he averaged 44 yards a punt, but clearly they're still trying to find that guy that's going to hold down that job for a decade like Thomas Morstead did. And, maybe it's Kai Kroger who they just signed, the former South Carolina All-American. Maybe at some point they end up bringing Hayball back. I don't know how this is going to look throughout the rest of camp, but the James Burnip, the rookie from Alabama, all the reports are that he has a big booming leg. He is crushing the football. They just need to find someone who can establish a little bit of consistency. That hasn't been Hayball to this point, clearly. So they waive Hayball and bring back Hunter Dekkers. I'm not trying to read too much into that from either standpoint. Certainly not thinking long-term with Dekkers, but short-term with Hayball, they feel like they got a better option with either Burnip or with Kai Kroger, who they've just brought in. So another thing to watch, the certainty with special teams is Blake Grupe. As a matter of fact, Ross Jackson over at LouisianaSports.net, just this morning with it being an off day for practice for the Saints, Ross has a piece up that is it's the big standouts so far in Saints camp, and I'm trying to find. Forgive me. Now I'm looking for it and I can't find it. It was the big winners so far in camp in Metairie, and he listed a handful of players. Doggone, if you forgive me, I'll find it. Just one quick second. Here it is. 5 non-quarterbacks, the 5 standouts so far in camp. He lists Chris Rumpf, the edge, Mason Tipton, drink, Devon Gottschall, Julian Blackman, the safety, and then Blake Grupe, who has completely locked down the kicker job. Through 11 practices, Grupe is 26 of 27 in camp. The one miss, as Ross Jackson notes, came during a spell of heavy rainfall there outdoors at the Metairie complex. Metairie complex. So, Groupie is your starting kicker. He's one of the big winners. You're still trying to find a punter though right now amid this group. It looks like it'll be James Burnip or maybe Kai Kroger as we'll go into this first preseason game. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.